Hello, YouTube Nation, and welcome back for yet another toy review. Today, absolutely something different, and I'm here for it. I hope you are as well, so join in on the fun. We're going to smash that thumbs up. I hope you subscribe. A lot of new subscribers. It makes me happy. We're bringing out a lot of things, and this is one of them. Who remembers starting lineups? I do. So I went down a rabbit hole and I bought a bunch. My favorite basketball player was Shawn Kemp. Now, growing up, Shawn Kemp was a stud basketball player who did a lot of things, and a lot of his stuff is in these photos that we're going to look at and these poses. Probably not such a good guy, really, in the realm of the world, but that's neither here nor there. I just cared about him putting an orange ball into an orange hoop. So today we are going to look at several. I don't know if it's all of them. I'm not diving that deep into them, but I am interested in doing this. We're just going to open up a lot of Shawn Kemp stuff. If you're not a Shawn Kemp or an NBA fan, I'll catch you in the next video. I promise you it'll be about a toy probably. Let me see what the next video is. I think it's a Playground Chronicles of Dead-Eye Duck, I think. But we'll see. All right. Little appetizers right here. Look at these little guys. Little Shawn Kemp. Now, Shawn Kemp, number 40. I wore number 40 as well in high school. Also was 41 because we didn't have the number 40. They were evens and odds and stuff like that. So we're just going to pop these things open, just have a little thing. I'm going to have a Shawn Kemp aisle. Really, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever buy another starting lineup, but I can see me getting into this to collect some of my favorites. These are, and for anybody that doesn't know what a starting lineup, this is not a starting lineup, but the likeness of that is not very good on little mini Shawn there. So this is from my senior year in high school, 1999. Yep, that'll give you a little bit. Oh, Lord, I'm not even getting it off. Look, that must have been the year it started, 1999. Prince never warned us about this in his song 1999 of how many stupid twist ties I would have to break in my life. Oh, and it's around his ankle. It's like a freaking cop. What's the one that the cops have? I'm throwing it away. I don't even care because I really didn't even like him when he was in the Cavaliers anyway. So there. All right. So one little Shawn Kemp getting it out of the way. All right. We're just going to take them one at a time and go through them here. I do have this. Maybe we'll start here. So in that auction, we also got NBA legend Vin Baker from the Seattle Supersonics. Let's crack these open and have a little see. Now, all right, I am not going to do like this one right here. Look, see, I'm not even dealing with that. Do you see it? Leave a comment down below if you see what I see. Oh, the waist ties. I'm not even opening it. I can just go on in there. I will open this one. A true starting lineup here. Huh. Does have the basketball evolution in the back. I'm not real sure that's a necessary thing. All right, so when you pull them out, it's opposable. They do have articulation, waist, arms, move. Oh, yeah, still. Is the glue just hammer timed here? So he could be kind of doing a two-hand dunk, a rebound, a block shot. Who really knows what he's doing? But they do have a little stand right there on a metal pole. And he's able to stand. And big thing was it came with a basketball card. Any of these basketball cards worth anything? I can't imagine a Vin Baker starting lineup basketball card is worth much. But there you go. That's it. That's the back of it. This guy is 6'11", by the way. That's 7 foot tall for anybody keeping track at home. All right. So automatically, let's see this one. All right, I'm going to crack it open. The cards are yellowed. Oh, Lord. I am here to tell you. I hate these things. All right, let me just show you because I'm not going to spend time on doing these little twist ties. Why would they put it around this? I mean, I guess it's not to steal it, but why? It does have a nice liking. This is in his older age. So for anybody watching that has no clue about basketball, he was traded or he signed as a free agent. Honestly, I don't remember. And he went to the Cleveland Cavaliers and his career went pretty downhill after that. So I'm going to set that one aside. I will open it later. I'm just not going to spend the time on the camera. And then let's also go to this guy back here because he is also, we might be able to get this one out though. That one doesn't look as bad. Let's try. And this is not a starting lineup. This is an so, Lord almighty, who made this? This was made by Upper Deck. Now, people, you may tell me that Upper Deck, starting lineup, they're all the same. Whatever. Okay, I'm also not getting this one out because it's tied. He's tied at the wrist, he's tied at the waist, and he's tied at the ankle. So but there he is, and that's what he was known for, was just getting up and dunking. Always wish I could have dunked like Shawn Kemp. Very, very cool thing to do and to see. So let's go here because I have a double of this guy. Now we're diving into the true starting lineups. So as a child, I would get these and I would actually have NBA games with them. I would collect them and I would have past Shawn Kemp shooting or make plays out of them or do something. There was a lot of playability with these other than just sitting on a shelf doing nothing. They were and did have, and this is for a later in life attribute to me because I never knew what this was when I was a kid. But they did have stactions, you know, like 2000X Masters of the Universe has some stactions. That was kind of what these were, except they moved a little bit. So I got 2 more cards there. Really, really cool. I was always excited to open up and get a Shawn Kemp basketball card. So again, I got 2 of these, so I'm going to not worry about the cards in one of them because they are the same. It does look like the same cards and everything else came out. So as you can see with this one here, he's jumping and has a peg. This Shawn Kemp is doing just a nice little jump shot. Got the 2 hands above. Has nice detail. The socks going up. I'm not sure he ever had white socks up that high ever in his career, but you know, you got to have it. Waist articulation, arm and head both do have the same Kemp back on it. Nice little jump shot. The face molds on these things are not all that great. They did not spend a lot of time to get them too terribly intricate. I mean, other than the fact that Shawn Kemp has short hair. Because if anybody knows, this looks like a lot like Robert Parrish, the legendary center for the Boston Celtics, not Shawn Kemp. But anyway, I digress. So there was that. This one's neat. This one has a price tag on it. So they were $6.99 original. I believe that's a Target price tag as well. Down to $4.10. This is the era of card I had. This is later on in life. And for a lot of people, these things are absolutely non-collectible and just terrible things, wastes of everything you do. And to me, it's a stroll down memory lane, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for you here. So again, this figure and this figure are exactly the same, except no ball. So no ball mounted into him. It's jumping on the same foot, as you can tell right there. I mean, it is the exact same thing. They just repainted this crap out of these things. Does have a different head sculpt, which is nice to see there. This one guy has a goatee and doesn't. But jumping in that Cleveland Cavaliers outfit there, that's nice. Fantastic stuff. Let's see. Filling up my box full of all the garbage. Let's go to this one next, because those 2 are some of my favorites growing up. So as you'll also notice, uniforms changed. So this is 1997, the 10th year going on for it here, which is interesting and awesome. And then warm up and an actual outfit over there. So let's open this up and have a little look. See, the dust that are on these is something to behold. Really is going to make the nostrils go. Here's his card, as you can see right there. Throw that away. And then again, another of the same. I mean, that is exactly the same minus a number and a head sculpt. So there are a lot of same type things. Really, the only thing that identifies these players are going to be a number and a name on the backpack. But you'll notice a lot of them for Shawn Kemp jumping because he lived above the rim. All right, sorry, this is going to be a little shaky. There we go. I had something on the camera there. Sorry about that. And then let's go to this one, because this was Molly's second favorite. That really does, and you can tell in the card. I mean, Shawn Kemp was an amazing dunker. Before the freakness that happened with Vince Carter and and all that. I mean, it really was amazing to see how high Shawn Kemp could jump and just how good of a player he was. Wasn't really anything like fantastic. I don't even think he's a top 100 player of all time. He is a top 100 highlight film of all time. He is a legit highlight reel, especially with Gary Payton on the point guard there. So you can see him kind of flexed up there, and he's just getting ready to throw down on top of it. Again, another peg with the wood floor, jumping up high, getting after it. Again, wrist tape. I'm not so sure Shawn Kemp ever wore wrist tape in his life. That Seattle Supersonics, just awesome. I love the Seattle Supersonics jerseys. I really did. Always thought they were cool. And one of the neatest things that I thought they did do, and very smart, they would remake other characters and put them in their warm-ups. Man, is there anything cooler than the early 90s, mid-90s warm-ups? Jordan coming out, wearing that with the music and peel-away pants. I think I played basketball just so I could have peel-away pants, to be quite honest with you. There's the card and this one from 1994. How old were you in the comments section down below? 1994. How old were you? I was 14. Again, do some math. But the look of this, the jacket, that starter jacket, and the buttons, and it has the Sonics on the side. Again, another one because he was a high riser going up. The paint, the detail, everything on this pops. Look at that Kemp on the back. It actually does rotate from the bottom down here if you want him over the court or not, and it looks good. I mean, that right there is the starting lineup collection you need. You got a warm-up, you got a jump shot, and you got him dunking. He's not even in there. That's older Kemp, but I do love it. Now, if we move all of the Shawn Kemps to the side and one Vin Baker over here to the side, I think this is... what a trip down memory lane, if I do say so myself. Hopefully you all are enjoying this. Thank you all very much. So they had this thing. So Shawn Kemp, the Seattle Sonic, was a player who was 6'10", 256, Kemp, four-time All-Star, career 16.9 rebounds a game. One of the highlights for it. And just look at this big thing. It's a pretty cool... I'm not getting this thing out. I am gonna take this out, so bear with me on the shakiness. It's gonna be a pure freehand now. So if you ever seen Anthony Hardaway and Little Penny, I mean, that's got a mesh jersey on it, which looks fantastic. It's got mesh pants. He does have mesh socks, and those are the Shawn Kemp shoes. I do remember that. And a basketball up there. But the reason I'm not opening this is because I don't really have anywhere for a 12-inch, a foot tall Shawn Kemp to be hanging out. And I do think it looks good in that box right there. And nextly, I really just wanted those guys, not this guy. But I'm gonna put this guy away just for the fun of it. But I don't know. It's something different here on the Hodgepodge channel. What a cool thing for me to be able to share with you all. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Would you all like to see more of these? Look at that. $7.90. This was at a Meijer. That's how new this is. 1997. I had no clue a Meijer was around in 1997. I'm almost certain I did not have a Meijer in 1997. But yeah, leave me a comment. Tell me if this was fun to look at them, because I very much dig them. I hope you do as well. We even got a Vin Baker sighting. Who had Vin Baker on the bingo card here at the Hodgepodge channel? I'd run the Hodgepodge channel, and definitely not me. So until next time, peace out, home skillets.